Good morning, children. Yesterday we had completed the second stanza of the poem Rain on the Roof. So today let us start with the third stanza. Now, in memory comes my mother, as she used to in years ago, to regard the darling dreamers. Ere she left them till the dawn. Oh, I feel her fond look on me. As I list to this refrain, which is played upon the ceiling by the patter of the rain. So, first of all, let us look at the word meaning. Here, agone. Agone means many, many years back. Then the next word is er. Era means it is a poetic word which is used to indicate before, or its meaning is before. Dawn means early in the morning, that is where before the sun rises, that period is called as dawn. List here is referring to the word listen. Again, it is a old poetic word which is used for listening. Refrain is again a synonym used for patter or tinkle, shilling. All these are synonym used for the sound of the rain. So now let us start with the explanation of the poem. Now, children, in the second stanza, I had explained that the poet goes or recollects the memory of his mother. He makes a picture of his mother, and after making a picture of his mother, he gets into a very good mood. Okay, the mood which was in an anxiety mood changes into a good mood, and so now he says, now in memory comes my mother. So he says that in his memory, who has come or whose picture has come in his memory is mother's picture. And he says, as she used in years ago. In years ago means long time back, as this lady used to look in the same way she is looking today too. And here, because might be that when the child was young, the mother had left him or she left the world, and so that time whatever memory was there in the child mind till now, though the child has grown young, but his mother is still young in his memories, and for that's why he's saying, as she here is the mother, as she used in years agone, as she is to look many years back in the same way she had come in his memory. To regard the darling dreamers. Darling dreamers are here the children, means the poet along with his sibling. Sibling here indicates the brother or sister of the poet. So here the poet is saying that she used to come to regard. Regard means to observe her darling dreamers, to observe her children before she left them till the dawn. Means every night she used to come and she used to just have a look, she used to just observe the children, and she used to just pat them on the head, bid them good night, and she used to pray to God that they should be secured and well till the next morning. So this memory of his mother always comes in his mind. Oh, I feel her fond look on me. And now the poet is saying, till now, when he's closing his eyes and listening to the pattering of the raindrop, he can still find that the mother is beside him, having a look on him, showing her love and affection by just patting her hand over his head. And so the same feeling is again recollecting in the memory of the poet as I list means listen, as he listens to the refrain means sound of the rain which is falling on the ceiling or which is falling on the roof, and as he listens to this pattering of the raindrop, he just starts recollecting all his childhood memory, and he starts recollecting the love and affection what his mother always is to show upon them. And so, here, children, you can see that in the first stanza, the mood of the poet was in depression, anxiety. His mood was melancholy, he was altogether sad. But as the stanzas prolong, in the third stanza, we see that the mood of the poet is completely changed. Now he is thinking about his mother, and that love and affection has just consoled him and made his mood into good mood. And so here we can observe the healing nature of the mm, uh, nature, you can say the healing part of the nature, that whenever a person is in depression, anxiety, nature plays a very important role in curing the anxiety or depression of any person. Now let's move on to the rhyming scheme. The same rhyming scheme is followed in all the stanza. Okay, in A, B, and C, the same rhyming scheme: A, B, C, B, D, D, E, F, E. You can see the words which are rhyming here. So the same rhyming scheme is followed. Now let's move on to the literary device. Again, the same literary device is continued in the third stanza too, that is alliteration. First line: now in memory comes my mother. Memory, my mother. All three words are being pronounced with the word with the letter M or with the sound of M. So it is alliteration. Same way you can see darling dreamers. D is used here. So this two are the poetic device which is used here. Again in the patter refrain, the same poetic device known as onomatopoeia is used because they are relating to the sound of the rain. So I hope children you have understood the summary, the meaning of the stanza. Write the summary and just read the poem once and try to understand. If you have any doubt, you can clarify them.